Junkin' Fool over here in Porterville. Yeah, we're doing some cleaning. Debbie's helping me. She's hiding on me. She's been working over there. Got a lot of that stuff out of there. Got that heavy old motor over here. Oh, what about 250, 251? These scales go up to, I think, 310 or 320 maybe. So yeah, this Junkin' Fool and Debbie over here in Porterville. Just kind of messing around with some copper today. Started tearing this one apart. It's the one I did earlier that weighed 100 pounds. So I thought, and this one is, what did I say, 250?
Yeah.
Yeah, 250, 249, but this all cut off. I cut it off to make it easier to maneuver around here. So I am going to finish tearing this apart. It's pretty much done. I got to do a little grinding, so you may want to turn your volume down. Now this is a pretty handy tool. I found this a while back in some stuff we picked up. I don't know, what do they call them? Spanner wrenches? So, if Debbie will film back a little bit, there might be some sparks flying, Debbie. Watch your ears. But first, I'll show how this works. If anybody don't already know, probably they do, but pretty handy because you can do different sizes when it needs oiled. So I already wore one wheel out. The hardest part with these is getting the big thick copper armature part where the brushes would ride. That's overkill. I'll save that little wheel. Yeah, these things come out of there, and that's the hardest thing. You got to wiggle around and cut and whatever it takes to get one or two or three out, and then these come apart pretty easy. So, probably should plug this in before I get cutting too much. I changed my fuse earlier, my circuit breaker. I'll put my earphones on.
I'll stand back a little.
But I actually had this earlier. I don't really need it now. That was already cut there. I don't know if that was all of that or not. And I got my trusty pail here. I drilled some holes in the bottom of it. I stuck my sizer. I haven't pulled any of this out yet. Sometimes it takes a little wiggling and wobbling, but good heavy stuff. So this probably took me 30 minutes to get down with this, so I could get the copper up. always hope it's got a lot more copper than it does, but that should all be good #1 copper right there. At least most yards around the Poorville area pay you #1 for this. Anything bigger than #2 pencil lead. Not that couldn't have been, we'll weigh this. Not that couldn't have been crushed up, put in there, made it a little smaller. It's got some, that piece was heavy.
Yeah, it helps if you got the right stuff to do
Yeah.
that, tear them apart with.
Yeah, them trim wheels work pretty good. I've used thicker ones and sawzalls. Usually this is the time of year we start getting around and processing metal and just kind of start getting it ready, and we decide we need some money, which is a lot of the time. It's time to go in. I had, like I said, most of it done before I did turn the camera on, because I don't know, I just didn't want to sit there and grind in people's ears for 20 minutes. That, and not really sure how to pause the video. I tried that before, and it always wants to shut off on me. I said it before, I say it again, I'm the junkin' fool. I don't know much about the computers, but I try to learn. Every now and then I'll try something different. There's a little bit of hoard. Now this is a part, let's see if this goes. I got a few of these out, right down in here. Like I said, once you get a few out, got a little knack to it. Pretend you're the dentist. The more you get out, the easier it gets. You get a little bit of that plastic or with that fiber stuff. You don't want to breathe any of this. Usually have to fight a few of them. Nothing is easy about scrapping for the most part. There's one. Some nice hefty stuff. Usually I'll get a scoop shovel and put all this in the garbage. Keep it in one area. Crap you get out of there. A lot of times these lock in a little different. I've had other motors that locked up different than that. Them are heavy. You get a whole bunch of them. So now I can start kind of turning it a little bit more. Acts like it's easier if you pull the front out first. Or now you can start turning it sideways. You don't have nearly as much to pull. #1 copper. See, it gets easier. That you figure out what angle you got to get them out of there. You get them little lips and it locks it into that armature right down into between here and here. And of course you can get in here and knock this stuff off, but it'll come off usually with the rain. It's a bear to get the first half dozen or so out usually. You gotta look at the end price when you're done. Instead of getting 15 cents a pound, it's whatever it is. Right now it's probably maybe $2.10. I don't know, I haven't checked. You can pull 3 out at a time now. Then I know a lot of times I try to wear my gloves. I don't wear them a lot of the time, but and like I try to wear a shield or hearing protection or whatever. A lot of times you can kind of tap them a little bit, help loosen them up. This ain't my first rodeo. I don't do these that often anymore. I used to tear everything apart. See, I'm hitting, spinning them the way they want to come loose. There we go. So that was 100 pounds. I don't know what it is now, but I could weigh that thing and it tell me how much copper I had, roughly, just by weighing that again. 100 minus whatever. I want to build me some kind of a tumbler so I can just kind of pitch this stuff in there, let it spin and knock that off. But I wouldn't worry about it for something this, if I was doing these constantly. I'll pick through here and get all these. There's a lot in here yet. I can feel them in here. So, like I say, there's a lot of them in here yet. I should have got a bigger pail, I guess. We'll get together a few pails of them, copper, and then we'll, I don't know, usually around Christmas we'll take in like $400 or $500 in copper. We've been doing that for the last few years. Not sure if we did it last year, but then take all that money and buy me a nice gift. Oh,
Yeah.
probably not. Sounds good, but I don't really need anything. I'm simple. Got a simple lifestyle. Not really into the too much material things, just mostly junk. Same with Debbie.
Yep. Just simple.
Oh yeah, there's probably a few more. There's another one. I'll go all through here and then we'll get a shovel and scoop it up and put it right in the garbage. The garbage anyway. Dump that into another pail. There's our chickens. I'm gonna borrow that a minute, Debbie. So there's that one armature. We'll see what it weighs here in just a second. So this one here, see them armatures are in a little farther that way and out a little farther this way, easier to get to. We'll put it on this side here. Debbie, can you hold this? This is 251 pounds. Now it gained a pound. Must have rusted a little bit more. So I can cut these here a lot easier this angle. That's aluminum. I think that might be partial copper. I'll find out just a second. So let's see what this weighs. It's actually not quite on zero. Gets bumped around and that's pretty close, ain't there, ain't it, Debbie?
Yeah.
What's 20 pounds?
25.
25 pounds. Let's just say $2 a pound.
That's $50.
There's $50 versus taking that armature in for 10 to 15. This is an easy 50. Okay, Debbie, hold on just a minute. So 50 bucks. Should be an easy 50 bucks for that one armature. Actually, that's reading about 27, 28 pounds.
That's better, yeah.
Yeah. This is what nobody wants to see. These are aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yep, so them are aluminum. So that ain't what nobody wanted to see. I was thinking them were copper, but I kind of figured they might possibly be aluminum. And they sure are. So dirty aluminum is probably 15 cents a pound. May not even be that, but almost want to take that in aluminum in the electric motors. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I think some of this was aluminum too, this loose wire. Some of it's copper, but yeah, so there is that piece that weighed 100 pounds. And I bet if I dig around in here, I'm pretty sure there's got to be a couple more. Maybe not, but oh, what we got here? There's one. And there's a good piece of steel too, by the way. These fit in here and they actually turn like that and they lock in right there. You got to turn them like that to get them out. Yeah, I'll go through here, get this in the garbage. I would bet before I get it loaded I find a couple more, but well, there you go. Just a little bit of scrap in there. Thanks for stopping by Pourville. Got to take the good with the bad. We got aluminum there, but anyway, have a great day. Goodbye.